Are some people genetically less intelligent? Most people avoid this question completely, not because humans truly believe all minds are identical, but because intelligence is deeply connected to status, ego, value, and identity. And yet, if people are honest about their real-life observations, certain patterns become difficult to ignore. Some children seem unusually perceptive almost immediately. They understand irony early. Notice hidden tension between adults. Ask abstract questions about death, morality, time, or human behavior. Follow complex conversations with little explanation. Detect hypocrisy. Read motives instinctively, or seem psychologically older than their age. Meanwhile, other perfectly normal and healthy children may remain far more concrete in how they experience reality, more focused on immediate events, routine, surface interaction, and direct experience. Not unintelligent in every sense, but different in cognitive depth, abstraction, curiosity, and perception. And most people have quietly observed this, not only in school, but inside entire families. Some families consistently produce people who are verbally sharp, socially perceptive, curious, reflective, quick to understand, or naturally drawn toward complexity and deeper analysis. Even when levels of education differ, you can often feel it in conversation itself. Some people naturally think in layers. They instinctively search beneath appearances. What does this behavior reveal? What are the hidden motivations here? What larger pattern is this part of? Others engage with reality much more directly and concretely. And this difference appears early enough in life that environment alone probably cannot fully explain it. Modern science increasingly supports the idea that intelligence-related traits are partly heritable. Not just factual knowledge, but things like processing speed, pattern recognition, working memory, verbal reasoning, abstract thinking, social inference, and learning ability. In other words, humans are probably not born with identical cognitive starting points. And honestly, most people already know this intuitively. You can see it in school. One student instantly grasps the deeper logic behind an idea. Another memorizes it mechanically. Another struggles to follow the abstraction at all. And these differences often continue into adult life. Some people seem cognitively hungry. They are internally driven to analyze, question, connect ideas, understand systems, reflect deeply, or search constantly for meaning beneath the visible surface. Others seem psychologically satisfied once life is stable, concrete, and familiar. Work, entertainment, routine, daily responsibilities, immediate reality. Again, and this is not necessarily a moral difference. Intelligence is real, but intelligence is not the same thing as wisdom, kindness, morality, emotional stability, or inner peace. In fact, highly analytical minds often carry heavy psychological costs. Overthinking, restlessness, alienation, chronic dissatisfaction, difficulty switching off, or heightened awareness of contradiction and complexity. So this discussion is not about human worth. It is about acknowledging something many people already quietly observe. Human minds do not appear equally equipped for the same depth of abstraction, perception, learning, or analysis. And perhaps the reason this topic feels uncomfortable is because once people truly admit that cognitive differences are real, they are forced to confront a deeper question. How much of human life is shaped not only by effort, but by the kind of mind a person was born with? If you've observed these patterns in real life, in childhood, families, friendships, or society itself, subscribe to the Mindpaths for more explorations into the human mind and the hidden patterns behind human behavior.